Hi everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Hope you're doing well. And here we go. Travis Scott criticized for removing Amanda Lepore from ASTROWORLD cover as reported by Stereogum. What is the meaning of this? What is the significance of this? Let's talk about it. If you've been following the coverage this week of Travis Scott's new album ASTROWORLD, you most likely have seen the nighttime and daytime covers of the album, both of which are absolutely hideous, although there's something kind of endearing about how over the top and gaudy both of them are, especially the nighttime cover, which is particularly sexy, featuring a lot of kinky looking alternative models who might have a bit of a burlesque angle to what they're doing too, like a satanic burlesque or something. There's even a woman in a plastic box. But apparently this is not the only version of the front cover. Apparently there is another version of the cover which maybe on the surface might not even look that different from what I assume is the new version. I assume this right here next to my head is the original. The new version of the cover doesn't even look that different, but you may notice one small alteration. There looks to have been a removal, again, of Amanda Lepore, who you will find across from my hand right over here, bent over in what looks like maybe a fishnet outfit or something, blonde hair poofed out. And the significance of this is that Amanda Lepore is a transgender entertainer, and a lot of people are supposing because a nude or semi-nude transgender woman was featured on the cover, and Travis's fan base tends to be kind of closed-minded, maybe even hyper-masculine. They realized who that was after maybe a bit of internet sleuthing and come to some kind of great realization of disgust and, oh my God, there's a transgender person on here, and then maybe even suppose that Travis has some kind of issues personally or sexually or something like that. Yeah, I think that's most likely the mindset of fear that probably went into Amanda's removal from this photo. I will say that Amanda posted this photo on her Instagram and took the classier route in a very cheeky way, just asking, hey, you know, why was I removed from the photo? Is it because I upstaged everyone, so on and so forth, in a very playful fashion? And I totally understand and respect that, you know, because the thing is, being removed from this photo and the backlash that it could potentially catch you for speaking out about it is probably not pretty, and would most likely not feel very good to deal with. And somebody like Amanda, I'm sure, has to spend a lot of time on social media promoting herself and just trying to exist in order to make ends meet and make a paycheck and everything. So I understand why she might take the more subtle approach to pointing out this unfair removal from the photo. Hopefully she was paid for her work that day or paid for her inclusion in the photo, even if they didn't end up using her as a model in the final version of the picture. But still, I think it's I don't know, it definitely exposes something that we all know is there in the hip hop community. And I'm just kind of wondering, when are we going to get to a point where we can just get over it and it's not really that big of a deal? Like, look, she's a model. It's an album cover. She's in a provocative position just like everybody else here is. And her ass looks just as round and as nice as everybody else's ass in this photo. Also, doesn't Amanda's inclusion in this photo add to the color, add to the character of the cover itself? I get the, I guess, biases and the dislike, the hatred, however you want to phrase it, that would lead one to fear releasing this photo or even enjoying this photo with a transgender actress in it. But I don't know, to me that's just something really childish that you need to kind of let go of. It's a provocative picture. That's what it is. And Amanda's inclusion in the picture arguably makes it more provocative. So why not add to it? The reason you wouldn't add to it, in my opinion, is that you are possibly transphobic or something. I mean, I'm not one of these people who will get online and make ridiculous claims like, oh, if you're discriminating against trans people if you won't date a trans person and so on and so forth. I feel like people should be able to make decisions with their own personal love lives that they want to make. But what we're talking about here is not some kind of personal lifestyle or romantic decision or anything like that. We are talking about a photo, a piece of art, with a series of models in it who are all looking very alternative and provocative. And as far as I can see, Amanda is doing that just as good as every other person in this landscape. So I don't know. Just kind of seems like her removal from the cover is kind of sketchy, kind of shady, probably unnecessary, and maybe of some kind of underlying bias against people who are transgender. But those are my thoughts. What do you think about it? Let me know what your thoughts are down in the description box. Anthony Fantano, Travis Scott, Amanda Lepore, ASTROWORLD, what's going on? Forever.